Hey everybody. The last couple hikes we've been on have been roads that we have found on the map and areas that we wanted to go hiking, and they're mainly ranching roads or back roads off of freeways or someplace that we're familiar with. We usually like to go when it is about 80 degrees or around there or lower, and so this hike that we just have that you're going to see is on one of those roads out west in the desert where we like to go. There's roads everywhere, but we picked a road that we thought would be fun and it would be quite scenic. And so the map that you're going to see is just a section of the roads in the area where we like to go and where we've been before. And the hike itself, the map will show exactly where we went, and hope you enjoy. No? This is the area that we had taken, we came out for a day hike, and we walked around this giant mountain. Well, it's a big rock, and there's caves on both sides, and we came out for a day hike. But this is the road we're gonna follow today on our trip. We're gonna keep following the road down past this mountain range, and we're gonna camp. And that's where we just came through. So we're walking down the road. This is the sharp S curve in this wash. And lots of sand, and it just turns sharp right. When we were here last time, there should be around the corner another sharp left. Oh, and there it is. Veers to the left. Pretty little area to rest for animals, nice and green. All grown, lots of rain over the last little bit, so it's made a lot of green patches for animals to rest in. Just like before, we came across these water tanks, and we're on a little bit better road right here. This is really nice to be able to see these yellow flowers and white flowers. Not very often in the desert do you see these pretty colors, and a lot of green plants of green grasses growing. Really looks pretty. Okay, this is the road we're taking right in front right here, and this is the mountain we're going down the side of. Two different roads, and we're going to take the road to the left. That should take us along the side of the mountain. All right, this is our road going down into the wash again. And this is our trail, 8230, straight ahead. Okay, up and out of that wash, where the road is nice. And that is our view. These creosote bushes look really good. They're blooming, they're dark green. Normally they're a little bit less, they're lighter green because they're thirsty. But these are dark green and they look really pretty. A lot of volcanic rock right through here. Larger rocks. This is an ocotillo cactus. And in the spring and in the fall, it puts out leaves and the branches go every which way. They're real tall, and when they bloom, they have bright orange, yellow-orange flowers on them. So this is just the right temperature for them to take off. Well, that was an unlucky day for that lizard. Too bad. Oh, look, it's a bench. This is the next morning, and as we're walking out from our campsite, coming around the back end of the mountain range, we see this little valley right here and a wash running right through it. It's really nice. You can tell where the water goes. There's no water there now, obviously, but there's a lot of trees and a lot of greenery. I think this was supposed to be a watering hole right here, because there is a makeshift dam that holds the water, but it doesn't look like there's any water at all. Not surprised about that, but it doesn't really look like a watering hole, but maybe it is. This is the wash that we're walking through right now, and it's a big long wash, but the flowers are blooming and they look really nice. This is the big wash that we're walking through this morning, and there's some sandy, really sandy parts that are really hard to pull the cart through, and then there's other parts where it's real firm and the gravel is it's easier to walk on. So it's been a real struggle to get through some of the sandier parts, but we're following this wash down till we get to the road that will take us over these mountains ahead, and then we'll be done for the day.
I'll do it. I'm taking it up in this so we can climb up on the hill.
This is a windmill we saw off to the west of the wash. So we came to check it out and see if there's any water in it. There's 2 tanks it looks like. So we'll see if there's any water anywhere. Uh-huh.
This is the road I was going to come down. Your turn, you talk.
Okay. So we just walked 3 miles up 4th of July wash, and we've come to a stopping place. The weather's really nice. There's a breeze. In fact, we were eating breakfast and could hardly keep the little butane can going because the wind was blowing so hard. We were trying to block the wind so we could heat our food.
And we did. We blocked the wind, so it wasn't that bad.
It wasn't. It was okay. It was just chilly.
It was the end of the world, actually.
So we walked through the sand and the 4th of July wash and
Are you supposed to be looking at the camera?
found the road. So we just came up the road, not very long at all.
Okay, we had a really good
Doing
time.
this again. Reconnecting.
That's your fault. That's your fault.
Okay,
You tap the thing, and
we're
so
ready to go.
So we're using our phone to help us mitigate the controls on this GoPro. And we're having a lot of fun, and we're now stopped. It's about 10:30, and we're waiting for our kids
to meet us.
We told them we would meet them here because they wanted to go camping.
So then we're waiting for them. That'll be fun.
Okay, that's in.
There are some bighorn sheep up there we didn't even think was here. And there's about 5.